No Man's Sky released its Expeditions update on March 31st that changes the way players can interact with its universe and other players. In Expeditions, players can restart along with everyone else on a single planet and work their way through different regions, earning unique rewards and experience, all with others from the community. Each region has milestones to complete, ranging from easy to difficult, with an even bigger prize if one completes all Expedition region challenges. The update has also implemented some quality of life improvements, such as HUD design, improvements to early game balance, and other bug fixes. Cyberpunk 2077 has gotten its 1.2 update that has been eagerly awaited by Cyberpunk owners, especially those with older consoles. The update fixes a ton of bugs ranging from driving controls to fixing quest hiccups and NPC actions. The list is exhaustively massive, but can be found on Cyberpunk's website if one wants to read the whole thing. PS4 Pro owners benefit the most from the recent update, as independent testing has shown significant improvements of up to 8 frames per second. 8 frames does not sound like a large number, but when talking about 22 frames per second versus 30 frames per second, it can make the difference between a playable and unplayable game. Unfortunately, however, Xbox One X and standard last-gen consoles didn't get that much of a boost. In more CD Projekt Red news, The Witcher 3's next-gen upgrade is confirmed to be coming in the second half of this year. The upgrade will be free for all who already own the game and will include both expansions, Blood and Wine and Hearts of Stone. Developers mentioned possibly including ray tracing and faster loading times, as well as 4K and 60 frames per second for those who own a PS5 or Xbox Series X. And for those who don't yet own the game, there will be a standalone version as well, the price of which has not been announced yet. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga has been delayed from its initial release window of spring of this year and has not been given a new release time. In a tweet, TT Games, longtime developer of LEGO games, stated that they needed more time and would provide updated launch timing as soon as possible. There have been a ton of LEGO Star Wars video games, but the Skywalker Saga is especially ambitious due to it covering all 9 main films, including multiple worlds, full voice acting, and doing all this using a new game engine with more playable LEGO characters than ever before. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is expected to release on all consoles and PC when it is finished. Resident Evil Village gameplay on the PS4 Pro has been released. The gorgeously creepy 4K footage shows the protagonist descending into a grotesque cellar, which seems to be completely flooded with blood. If that wasn't enough, enemies which have made the place their home don't seem too happy about the company. The gameplay shows the player swapping guns, some light combat, and the graphical quality of the game. At the very end, the ever-popular Lady Dimitrescu has an ominous conversation with a mysterious caller while the player hides out of sight. Those waiting for Resident Evil Village don't have to wait much longer for the whole game, as it comes out in less than a month on May 7th. Call of Duty Modern Warfare still has some life left in it, as its multiplayer mode just received 3 new maps on March 31st. Kill House, an old fan favorite map from the original Modern Warfare, which came out in 2007, and 2 brand new maps, Al Rob Airbase and Drainage. Kill House has even received its own 24/7 Mosh Pit playlist, no doubt to its initial popularity after release. The Elder Scrolls Online is yet another game to receive next-gen console treatment. The upgrade will be free for all current owners of the game and will release June 8th alongside the Blackwood chapter. Some improvements that owners of next-gen hardware can expect are faster loading times, high-fidelity textures and shadows, increased draw distance, and 60 frames per second gameplay.